Okay, so before we continue with our political talk, I want to find out from you, why are you cutting the meat into pieces?
Why I'm cutting it into pieces?
Yeah.
So, a lot of Chinese food is cut into small pieces.
Okay.
Because you eat with chopsticks.
Yeah.
So you don't have a knife to cut it at
Okay.
the plate.
Yeah.
You cut it before, so it's bite size. And also something that I'm fairly certain is true, is that also China is a country that historically did not have a lot of firewood and like fuel.
Okay.
Enough for people. So you favored fast cooking, so that you don't need so much fuel.
Okay.
And so if you cut things into small pieces,
Yeah.
it's you need less. It goes faster.
Yeah.
And I think that's just sort of how like the cuisine developed.
Oh, okay. Wow. Now I get it. See, I'm learning. I'm learning new stuff. I'm really glad I came to Argentina.
We all are.
Yeah, so you were talking about the responsibility lies on everyone. Everybody's a key actor in this day.
But yeah, the media plays a big role,
yeah,
obviously. And I think one problem we have is that, private media needs to earn money. It needs to be profitable.
Yeah.
And that means people need to engage.
Yeah.
It's different than it was for newspapers. Yeah, and what makes people more engaging is what causes emotions, what makes people have an emotional reaction.
Sensations.
And, saying like, oh, you're in danger, and look at this person did that, and not saying, but implying they're all like that. You get people emotional, you get them going, and I think that's one of the reasons that it's just like a story of a person that has done something bad will obviously sell more than immigrant goes to work.
Yeah.
But that's not news. And I think in that way it sort of skews the image that people have. And then also now, people are consuming a lot of news through TikTok or social media, and that is even less neutral because
there's agenda.
It's it's an algorithm that gives you the content you see. And the content you see is the content you click on.
You want to see.
Yeah, and also like what causes these emotions,
Yeah.
And it also like puts you in bubbles of reality because you're seeing these things
all the time.
And now we're seeing different things, and usually before people were seeing the same things most of the time. And now people are seeing the things they see that other people don't even see. So the basis of discussion is even further away.
Yeah, so it's skewed to a particular direction.
Yeah, but for everybody it's different as well. So I think that also plays a role in now people are like, they have this vision of reality, and then institutions, academia, other people, whatever, are saying no, like these are actually the numbers, or this is this is the experience, and this is like, if you actually look at the big picture, it's not what you're saying or what you're seeing, but it doesn't fit with what they see. So then this distrust builds, Okay.
Yeah, we have to start now?
Yeah.
Okay. You need fire?
Yes.
Okay.
I think we can do the cabbage in this one.
Yeah.
And then a pot for the other one.
The pots, would you need something like this?
A pan. Yes,
exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Then
this I throw away.
Yes, and the thing. So I set the fire for you.
And I think we go with the pan there first, because that takes a bit longer. And we do that one
Okay,
later.
so the pan first. Okay, then let me wash it quickly for you.
No worries. I'm just going to prepare some of the other things.
Okay, so whilst we are waiting for all this to happen, I also want to find out, as a young person, what is your world view? How do you want the world to look like for you?
For me?
Yes, where we are at the moment in the world. Is it a world that is desirable?
At the moment?
Yes.
No.
No? What do you want to see as a change for you? What do you think needs to change? And how do we hope to achieve that change? In your perspective, I'm not saying like an ideal situation, but what do you think could be done differently to change
so not what is my ideal, but what we could do now.
Yeah, yes, what we could do now to change the narrative.
Who is we?
We as in everyone.
So what everyone should be doing.
Yes. What do you think also, where did we get it wrong? What can we do? Because society is not built by only one person.
Yeah.
It's a collective.
But also societies are very different.
Yes, and an individual has responsibility. So for you as an individual, you are not so happy with what is happening. What are you doing as an individual in your capacity to cause a change?
I think individuals have responsibility to the extent of what is their environment, what are the privileges they have, how have they been able to perceive the world and know about the world, what are the interactions they've had, what are the fears that and the insecurities that some people have more of and others less.
Yeah.
So I think that's one thing that maybe more individuals need to recognize, which would already make us have a lot more understanding for each other.
Yeah.
I think it's not completely right to say everybody's is responsible for their fate fully.
Yeah.
Of course, you have a degree of control of your fate, and if you want that to be different, then you should try to do something about it. But it also doesn't mean that if you are not there, it's completely your fault. What should we do different? You have a little spoon?
Spoon?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so now we are done with our political and social talk. And now we are going straight into the preparation of the leftovers.
Exactly.
So now take us through what goes first, what are we doing?
We have the leftover meat that we cut into little pieces. We also have some of the fat that I cut away to put in the pan first.
Okay.
To use as oil, basically.
Okay.
Because
I was going to ask why.
If we have it, why not use it, right?
Yeah.
I think this one, maybe I turn it down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then maybe we can get that one going as well.
Okay. Fat.
So this is something I'm just doing because we have it. And if I throw it away, I could also just use it,
Yeah.
It's flavor, it's less waste. And usually I would just use oil.
Yeah, okay. But I think it also gives it a special flavor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if we have it, then why not use it?
Yeah.
This can keep going. I'll still add a little bit of oil.
Okay.
Which is...
you can use this one. This is...
This one?
Yeah.
Just to have a little bit more. No worries. Okay. Here.
Yeah, now we have the pots on fire. You can just do the talking.
So,
yeah.
What we do now is... In this one we start with the onions.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, I just use a little spoon.
The little spoon?
Yeah, this is fine.
Okay.
I already got another one. So you add the onions into this one.
So why do you put the onion first? Yeah.
I don't want the peppers to be too soft.
Okay,
we lost one.
Yeah.
So and also you cannot put too much in the pan at one time because it cools down the pan, so you need to go one by one. And the onions just take a bit longer. So we get this one going. Okay, thank you.
Whoa! Wow, I dare not even try that.
Why not?
I was scared everything would pour.
No, it's fun. You have to risk a little bit.
Yeah. No risk, no fun.
If I do that, my mom always shouts at me.
Yeah, I saw you see.
Yeah. Like, just use the spoon. I don't want to. So we have this one going a little bit.
And that one too. It's also going well.
This one I'll add the garlic now.
Okay.
This one might be finished a bit earlier, but
Okay.
that's okay. And we just let it stay on in the pot.
Yeah.
So I just let that kind of give the garlic flavor into the oil.
Yeah, okay.
A tiny bit of color, but not burnt.
Mm-hmm.
So I think can be a little more. And then I will add some of the garlic and ginger that we cut.
Yeah.
I think I'm not going to use everything.
Yeah. Why not?
Because I'm also going to add this like chili sauce thing that has chilies and garlic and maybe ginger already in it, so that it doesn't become too much.
Did you prepare it yourself or you?
No, I bought that at the supermarket.
Okay. And how is it called?
I have no idea. I recognize it by seeing it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't actually know the name.
Yeah.
So put some salt on this. I always like to add salt every time I add something new.
Yeah.
Just to make sure everything has salt. Yeah.
I like that.
And that the flavor is not just like the seasoning is not just on the outside. It's like within everything.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this one looks okay. If you have a dried chili or some chili, you can also.
Dried chili, yes. Hot.
Yeah, but like no, I mean if you have a whole one.
A
Oh, we
whole
can.
chili.
Do you want to add some?
It's very spicy.
Let me smell.
Very spicy.
We add a little bit.
Don't use your fingers. If you put your fingers in your eyes,
Then I learn a lesson.
the hard way.
Sometimes you have to learn the hard way. And sometimes you have to learn multiple times.
I like that. Sometimes you have to learn multiple times.
Okay. So this, and then now I will add the meat.
Okay. And you cook it under low temperature or high temperature?
This one is on high right now. The other one, it's not the highest because I want the garlic to have some time.
Do you need a lid to cover any of them?
No.
No.
So this one is maybe burning a little bit.
Okay.
But then we add the cabbage.
Okay.
And add some salt.
Okay. Yeah.
I think I will just throw in the rest of this garlic.
Okay.
Because what else are we going to use it for?
And the ginger doesn't go on?
No, let's just put it in.
Okay.
This is improvised leftover cooking,
okay.
right? It's different every time.
Okay.
Yeah.
New experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't try, you don't know.
Exactly.
Maybe it becomes better.
Exactly. Maybe it becomes better, yeah. That's how recipes are developed.
Exactly. It's by experience and doing. So we let this go.
Yeah.
And we'll give this one a mix.
Yeah.
I think we might have a problem with the pan size.
Yeah.
But we will try to manage.
Okay. Because with Airbnb they don't give you a lot of cooking.
No.
So we have only 3 that we've been improvising.
Yeah. I was thinking about like buying something, but if you're leaving so soon.
Exactly.
Okay. Here I will add a little bit of oil in the middle.
Okay. In the middle.
And then I will add the citron peppercorn.
Okay, citron peppercorn. That is a new thing I've learned. And you can get it everywhere.
You can get it at like Asian supermarkets.
Markets, okay.
Often.
Okay.
I mean, it depends on where you are. Some places
Yeah.
don't have ingredients from all around the world,
Yeah.
but it's a very big blessing that we have that we can get these things.
Yeah.
So let that go for a little bit.
Yeah.
This one will stir. I think that one is lost too. And then I'll add the tomatoes.
I'm learning new recipe. I've learned from Sue, my Turkish flatmate.
What did you learn?
Oh, 3 different dishes.
Do you eat spicy?
Yes, I do. Don't forget I'm from Africa.
Still, this is something that might hurt people. Better you ask than just assume, right?
Yeah, but of course it's not all African because the southern part don't eat chili.
The southern part of Ghana?
Yeah, the southern part of South Africa.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the southern part of Africa, they don't. Chile is more of eastern, western, northern I'm not so sure.
Okay.
I know because I haven't been to the northern part of Africa.
Yeah.
So I can't say. This looks good and it smells good. Wow.
Now we have the peppers.
Yeah.
There's some onions that I didn't find. I think maybe we can fit it all inside.
Okay. It's working.
What did Sue teach you?
Oh, turkey food, don't ask me the names.
Don't ask me. You only know how to cook it now.
Yeah, it's vegetables.
Okay.
Yeah, also vegetables. They also eat like soup. And we always have this argument. I call it soup. Is it soup or stew? Then she says it's called dish.
It's called dish.
So we always have that argument. For us, food is either soup or stew. And for them, regardless, whatever it is a dish.
It's a dish.
Yeah.
It's different ways of categorizing, but in the end it's the same thing.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So I've added some of the chili, some of the citron peppercorn. Whoop, almost dropped that. And I added some soy sauce.
Yeah. Have you added soya sauce already?
Not yet.
Not yet. At what point in time should the soya sauce go?
Well, ideally, you don't have you have a bigger pan or like less things in the pan and like a high heat, and you don't have so much water because like water comes out of the vegetables and stuff, and when there's water, it's steaming and cooking, and it's not so much frying.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of waiting for some of the water to go away so that it can fry a little bit because it gives a different flavor if it's frying compared
look at how colorful.
Yeah, I bought a green one on purpose to have also a bit of green.
Color, wow. And then look at the cabbage. Wow. This is beautiful. Wow.
Yeah, we need to eat our vegetables.
Yes.
It's important.
Yes, it is. It is important. Yeah, I also love vegetables.
You just feel better.
Yeah, you feel better.
Vegetables, yeah.
It's a good feeling.
Yeah.
It's on low heat.
This is on low.
Yeah. You want it high.
How do I put it
I think that one doesn't work properly.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but if you want it high, then let's change it to where the rice is.
This one?
Yeah. And we just bring it.
Recycle the match.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah. So we can come here.
Nice.
And then we can put this one on.
I was wondering why it's like going so slow.
Yeah.
And then at this point I add a little bit of wine.
Wine? Oh, okay. Ooh.
Because you want the alcohol to have a bit of time to cook off, so you add that first.
Okay, just a little.
Oh, it's gonna storm later.
Ooh.
I think it's it.
Because today's been so hot.
Finally.
Finally we have some rain.
Nice.
Yeah.
We missed half of summer in Germany.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we get some heat.
Exactly, before we go into the cold. So are you going back to Germany or going to China?
I'm going to China.
China, okay.
Not staying in Germany.
Oh, for Christmas. Okay, there won't be Christmas in China.
Well, it will be for us. It's Christmas everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the day. But it's just a reason to get together with family. That's like when I have time.
Yeah. That's nice. Is your parents also coming to meet you there?
They're in China right now.
Ah, okay, good.
And yeah, that's why I'm going to China because I'm going to see my parents. My grandmother in Germany, I sadly will not see before going to India.
Yeah.
But I've seen her a lot in the past years. So I'm using the time to go see my grandparents in China because I don't see them as much. Okay, and I think I'll add some soy sauce now.
Okay. No measure, also just like your gut feeling.
Yeah.
That means that you become an expert cook.
Whatever feels right. You know, sometimes it's a bit bad, sometimes it's better.
Oh, I can't wait to eat this yummy food. It's so colorful.
Yeah, right? It needs to be fun too.
Yeah, it is.
It's not just for filling yourself, it's also a source of happiness.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And this one we can just let it go.
Okay.
And this one I will add a tiny touch of soy sauce, but not too much.
Okay.
I don't want it to really taste like soy sauce.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more. But just to have like a bit more different flavor. But this one I think can taste. Oh, it's raining.
It's raining.
More like soy sauce.
Yeah. Good. So today's been very sunny, and now we are being blessed with rain. So it means it's a good day to have Henry with me.
Wow, it's really going.
Yeah. So since you've been in Argentina, did you cook more or you ate outside food?
I did eat out quite a bit.
Okay.
Because I wanted to try like the food.
Yeah.
But I have also cooked a lot.
Yeah.
Because like the vegetables also, you just can't afford to eat out all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you crave some things from home, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I
think we could be finished.
We're finished? Yeah. Good.
Yeah, maybe this is not high enough heat for the stock to be good to eat, but then we just leave it out and don't eat it.
We don't eat it.
Yeah.
So this is cooked?
Yeah, I just need to try one to see how the seasoning is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a tiny touch of wine.
Okay. So the wine, must it always be red wine, or you can choose to use white wine?
The best white wine would be better than red wine.
Okay.
But I wanted to drink red wine today. And the best is if you have like rice wine.
Rice wine.
So like Japanese or, well, ideally Chinese if you're cooking Chinese food because they're a bit different. But like the Japanese rice wine would also work.
Okay.
And yeah, there's usually like just rice wine for cooking that is not so expensive. But I have not seen it here. I don't know if they have it, but I haven't seen it.
Maybe the China town.
Yeah, I was there. I didn't see it.
You
But
didn't see it.
maybe I wasn't paying enough attention.
Okay.
So I think we are finished.
We are finished. Woo!
This one, I turn off the heat and add a little bit of sesame oil.
Okay, sesame oil. Okay. Well, why do you have to add sesame oil? What does it do?
So this is like toasted sesame oil.
Okay, toasted.
And in China, you also call it xiangyou, which means like fragrant oil, because it has a really nice fragrant smell and just gives it a bit of a different flavor.
Yeah.
But then you have the different dimensions of flavor, which like the smell is also such an important part of it.
Yeah.
And then I add some sesame seeds, not because it has to, just because we have them. So why not?
Yeah, and then our times are limited here, so we have to eat everything.
Use everything up.
Oh, that looks so beautiful. Just look. Oh my God.
So yeah, then we're ready to serve up and eat.
It's sure. Wow. Okay. Food is ready, and thank you so much for honoring my invitation. And I can't wait to taste. I can't wait to taste the food. So.
Let's go. Let me give you some rice.
Okay. Thank you.
More?
No, it's enough.
Is enough?
Yeah. Thank you. This sauce called?
The cabbage dish?
Yeah. It's cabbage dish.
It's cabbage with stuff.
With stuff.
Thank you. Well, it's like, translated, it's like hand-torn cabbage.
Hand-torn cabbage.
Because you rip it in pieces with your hand.
Yeah. Wow. I have learned something new. You know, that is the essence of this program. Not just academics, but you have the opportunity to learn. Yeah. not so much meat, just more veggies.
More
Yeah.
peppers.
Yeah. Thank you.
Some green.
Yeah. Some green to
Important.
exactly to make it more colorful. Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Again, enjoy.
And yeah, thank you. Also enjoy. Yeah. Wow. So. Wow.
Not salt, right?
Yeah. Everything is in its right proportion. I want to try the cabbage too. Wow. Wow. So we've been scheduling this thing, we keep postponing, and finally we have 4 days to finish, and we actually managed to get it done. That's really nice, yeah. So there's one question that I have. It has to do with the mixed race. Yeah, I want to find out from you, what advice would you give to a mixed race child who doesn't know where they belong to, like they've lost their identity, they don't know who they are? What will you tell them so they can navigate like you have been able to navigate your way?
I think the most important thing is something that is also valid for everybody. It's not to care too much about what others think.
Don't care.
And don't, it doesn't mean like don't care, but what you don't base what you think is good or bad or correct or wrong based off what other people think. Especially people that have no idea of knowing how you experience this. How would they know? Why would what they think be more legitimate than what you experience? It makes so much sense, but it's such a hard thing to do sometimes. And you know, have an open mind and open heart. Be curious to also learn and find out more, and don't be scared to celebrate what you think is great about something, and don't be scared to own it, to live it, to learn about it, to also recognize that even though this is you, you also have distance to it. But even though you have distance doesn't mean this is not a part of you. And it doesn't need to be a firm category. You know, things are fluid and things can be in parts, and that doesn't mean it's not a part of you. I think that's, just enjoy the beautiful things, enjoy the good things.
I mean, he's really a young man. How did you get all this wisdom? At your age? Mommy, daddy told you, or you had to learn it by yourself?
I mean, we always learn from people around us. And of course, my parents have given me a lot of valuable lessons in life and how to deal with it. And also you learn by confronting by yourself.
Wow.
And just not being, don't close off, don't be scared, don't become frustrated, because that's when you stop learning. Keep an open heart to act based on love, and not out of hate.
This is really impressive. Wow. I mean, we had 3 sessions. The first was in the Red Cow, the kitchen, and dining together. And this is actually my first time dining, having one-on-one with him. We only say hi in class, and then I didn't know he had so much wisdom. Wow. You have a lot of wisdom, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. This food, mi encante. Me encante. I love it.
I'm glad, I'm very glad.
Oh, wow.
So I like to do this with leftovers to make something else with it, so that you are not always eating the same flavors.
Yeah.
And you keep it going and you keep enjoying it.
The stir cabbage is wonderful. This leftover sauce, fresh leftover sauce is also really nice.
You taste the like little bit of tingling. That's the thing. That's that, and like the little fresh flavor that comes with it. So now you know how it tastes. You can use it to cook and try different things.
Every bit of the sauce, I just love it.
I'm very glad.
Now he's challenging me. I don't know if I can cook this good.
Of course. We cook different things, like things that you cook. I have never cooked in my life. I would never be able to cook as good as you. You need to cook for me once.
I've added this to my cooking list.
If you were to teach me one dish from Ghana, what is the dish you would teach me?
Banku and okra soup.
¿Cómo?
Banku and okra soup.
Anque okra soup.
Yeah, I'll show it on YouTube.
Okay.
It's my favorite, and it's a specialty from the Volta region.
Where is the Bota region?
It's in the southern part.
Okay.
We share the border with Togo.
Wow. And is that far from the capital, or?
Yeah, about 3 to 4 hours, right?
So what goes into the okra soup?
Okra, palm oil, pepper, crab.
Oh, I love crab.
Yeah,
I love crab.
meat, anchovies. We put a lot of different. One soup you have like different, like 4 different meats or fish. Yeah.
So is that soup or stew?
We have soup, we have also stew.
What is the difference between soup and stew?
Okay, so like this, we will call it stew.
This is called stew.
Yeah, because it's not so watery. Yeah. It becomes soup when it's like water.
Like when it's up to fill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can drink. This you cannot drink it. Yeah. Or quaff. You say quaff? Drink. Quaff, right? I don't know. I think I learned it somewhere in school, and I've never used it. So I don't know if I'm saying the right thing. So please drop me a comment and tell me if you are taking soup, how is it called? Because you don't drink soup. Do we drink soup? We drink water.
In Chinese you say drink soup, but
Okay.
in German you say eat soup.
Eat soup. Oh my god. Soup essay.
Soup essen.
Oh. Because
I think so, I'm not sure now anymore. But I'm pretty sure.
to eat soup, like to eat for us is like you chew on something. And to swallow.
Well, you swallow soup, but you maybe don't chew. And then it's the same, it's just different words and different ways of understanding. You know?
Yeah.
Nothing is more right or wrong than another.
Nothing is more right or wrong.
I was starving too.
And this is my first time eating Chinese food.
Really?
Yeah.
I just sort of like improvised, you know? I don't even know if some people would say this is authentic.
It is authentic. I mean, it tastes so good.
I added red wine, I don't know how authentic this is.
You don't add red wine to it.
Usually no.
I think when I'm doing it, I will add it too.
I think it works well with the beef.
Now I'm going to, I said I was going to share with him, but I think I'll take the larger portion. I might be greedy.
Take it, Jen.
No.
You enjoy it.
No. I mean, you also have to share with other of your roommates.
I've cooked for them so much.
Wow. I love it.
I'm glad you do.
I really love it. You have no idea.
This is a whole world of food to discover. You know, China is such a big country. There are so many different cuisines that have like very different flavors. It's a lot to discover.
Okay. So just saying China has just brought a question, and I want to find out what is about China that we don't know. Any fun facts about China that you want to share with us?
That you don't know.
Yeah. It's not known to the world, but only to the Chinese.
Huh. I guess there is so much more food than the dishes people know around the world. And that the food is so different from region to region, and there is so much variety, so much more than I would say German cuisine has. Even like a region the same size has so much more variety, and I think the thing I like very much is a lot more different vegetables.
Different vegetables.
Yeah, a lot of vegetables. People really like to eat different leafy greens, so it's not just like root vegetables and stuff. It's like, I mean, as that as well, but leafy greens there's a lot. And yeah, that food is a very important thing for people. That's very close to people's hearts. The center of coming together with friends and family. It's more than just sustenance. You know? It's a very, but that is true for so many places in the world.
Yeah. Food brings us together, and it has also brought us together. Okay, so we are gradually going to end this interview or this session, and I want you to just give advice to your younger self.
My younger self.
Yeah.
Don't stress so much. You know, things will come when they come, but also don't be so lazy. If you know you should do it, do it. Even if maybe you're lazy or scared or whatever, like things also don't just come by themselves. Like only if you're open to it and going to it, and things are a process, things take time. Do not be turned down by like results not happening directly and not directly happening what you want. That's not how the world works. You need to let things take their time, but you also need to always stay with it and not give up, not scared.
Don't give up and don't be scared. Wow. And that is what resonates well with me. Don't give up and don't be scared. So on that note, Zop Lady would like to say a big thank you for spending much time, your precious time to watch us. And as usual, don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a family about who Zop Lady, and kindly subscribe to the channel. On that note, bye-bye. Oh, finally we did it.